Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog channel. So today I'm going to be answering some assumptions about me and we're going to be spilling some tea. Just kidding. But I was looking through some of the assumptions and there's a lot of juicy ones in here. Some of these are a little too juicy for YouTube, but I'm going to just go through these because there's a lot and it's been a while. It's been almost like 3 years since my last assumptions about me and I just feel like it's time to reconnect, hang out, have some girl time and chit chat. So I hope you guys enjoy. Grab some tea, grab some, I don't know, some wine, grab a snack, and let's get into it. So I am just gonna scroll all the way to the bottom and we'll go from there. So first assumption, you wear the pants in your marriage. So, I mean, I don't wanna say yes because I don't want to say like I control everything and I'm bossy and Hector has no say in anything, because that's not the case. I feel like we both wear the pants in the marriage. We both have says and stuff, and I feel like with me and Hector there's no ego involved, there's no competition about anything. And this was actually a question before that we answered in a Q&A last year. So for me, I feel like we both wear the pants in our marriage pretty evenly for the most part. Someone said you would never move to LA just for more job opportunities. So that is actually true. Well, I don't want to say never because, like, you know, never say never, but as of now, moving to LA is not in my plans at all, or just California in general. I honestly don't feel like you need to live in LA to be an influencer and to do this full time. Like, I just personally don't. I mean, is there more opportunities and more connections? Absolutely, because, you know, you're in that space where there's so many brands and so many other influencers and people that you can just network and connect with. However, I still think you can be very successful not living in that scene, and you can still make a really great living out of it and still have fun with it, because I feel like I'm living proof. Like, I am from the smallest town in Pennsylvania. Nothing goes on. There's no events, nothing here. And I'm still here and I've still been doing this for years and I'm still growing and I love what I do. And I've gotten some amazing opportunities and I don't live in California. So, I mean, you know, I think it just comes down to your passion, your work ethic, and how bad you want it. But never say never. Like I said, I mean, I honestly would love to move to California if it wasn't so expensive. Next assumption, you love being home in cozy clothes under a blanket watching movies. 1000%. If you guys watch me here on the vlog channel, you know we do that like basically almost every night. Motorcycles. Oh, there's another one. We are homebodies. I love being at home. And I feel like now that I'm getting a little bit older, and I'm not saying I'm old, but you know, as the years go on, I feel like I want to go out less and be home way more. Me and my best friend were just talking about that before. Like, we're like, let's make our plans early because I want to be home and like on my couch in my bed in comfy clothes at like 8 p.m. Someone said, you always want to chop your hair off short. That is true. So I chopped my hair off back in 2018. You guys remember when it was super long? I chopped it off and then I felt like I just kept going shorter. And the reason I go short is because look, like, first of all, my hair, okay, it looks like I have a bald spot right there, but this is my hair right now. I have it like just half up, half down, but my hair grows so fast. I actually got my hair cut and thinned out like less than a month ago. It grows so fast and I really like it short just because it's easier, and I feel like myself with my hair being short. Like, when I look back at pictures and my hair is so long, I just feel like it was like weighing me down. Like, I do really like long hair and I miss it sometimes, like with certain hairstyles, but like I just feel like the short hair is me. Like, I just feel comfortable, I feel pretty, but I do really like it short. I'm thinking about getting it done actually right before my birthday. Someone said, you're going back to school soon. It's so funny that this is one of the assumptions because it's like you're in my mind, because it's been on my mind of something that I could potentially do in the near future. I don't want to like put a timeline or anything on it, but I have thought about going back to school and getting my real estate license, like just kind of to have it, but it's just something that has crossed my mind. I'm not saying that I'm 100% going to do that, but I would be open to doing that like before I'm 30. I don't know, just like something to like cross off the bucket list, you know? I assumed you are a cheap person. That's a fair assumption because I shop at a lot of very affordable stores. I guess I am cheap with certain things that I purchase. I'm just like, I can't justify spending more than a certain amount on certain things, but there's other things where I don't mind splurging. So I guess it depends, but yeah, overall, I guess I'm pretty cheap, but I feel like I'm not cheap when it comes to gifts and like when I buy things for people. Like, I like to make people feel special. I like to spoil people. So I guess I'm cheap in regards to like myself and certain things that I buy, but then there's other things that I definitely don't mind splurging on. I love this assumption. You look like you smell good. I like to believe that I do. I love perfume and body spray and I'm constantly spraying stuff. I'm constantly, I feel like, smelling good. So yeah, even before I film videos, I usually like spray something. So even though you can't smell it, it makes you feel good. I feel like when you smell good. The next assumption is you low-key enjoy Disney movies still. I know I do. Okay, so fun fact about me, I don't really love Disney, and I am a Disney Channel kind of person. Like when I was growing up, I loved like the Disney Channel original movies and like the classic OG shows like Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven, you know, like those kind of shows. But when it comes to actual Disney, this is gonna be like a very unpopular opinion, but I'm not a huge fan of Disney. Like I'm really not. I know people like love to go to like Disney World and Disneyland, and I've just never been one of those people, even just growing up. I don't know, I'm not crazy about Disney. I think it's really cute. I like the fairy tales and all that, but I haven't even honestly watched all the Disney movies. Like I've watched Aladdin and I've watched Cinderella. I've never even watched or finished watching like Beauty and the Beast and all those kind of movies. I don't know, I've never really got super into them as a kid. I just had different interests. Like I was a Disney Channel kind of person. Next assumption, you've changed your way of speaking from earlier vids, and you and your hubby are total opposites. So I mean, yes, I've totally changed from like the way that I used to speak when I was 17, 18, of course. I feel like that just kind of comes with the age. We all speak differently after the years. And then you and your hubby are total opposites. I don't want to say we're total opposites, but I mean, I guess in our careers we totally are. Like Hector is like a scientist. Like he does chemistry at his job. His degree was biochemistry and my degree was business in college, and like I do YouTube. So it's completely different in that regard, but I feel like our interests are similar. Like we like to do very similar things. Our personalities are a little bit different, but not complete opposite. So in a way, yes, but also in a way, no. Oh, this is really sad. This is a sad assumption. Someone said you seem like you're tired of YouTube. I never want anybody to think that. I think it's just the way social media is now. It's so different than it was even just like 2 years ago because of short form content. I feel like it's just changed, and I don't want to say YouTube has died off because I definitely don't think that. I don't think YouTube's going anywhere, but I definitely feel like as far as like the beauty community, it has shifted a lot and it's gone a lot to TikTok. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie, throughout the past couple years with like the way social media is, it's not even that I'm so tired of YouTube, it's that it gets discouraging, kind of putting all of your effort and everything into one platform, and then you kind of see like your audience isn't really as engaged as it was a couple years ago. And I honestly wish that more people watched it. Even me though, I don't even watch as much YouTube as I used to because people don't really post as much, because again, going back to like people have other things that they're doing and like other platforms that they're posting on, so it's different. But I'm definitely not tired of it. I love what I do. I'm so passionate about it, and like I genuinely love YouTube. But as a content creator, it's like you want to keep up and you want to connect with other people and network, and you want to be able to reach other people who have different interests and who like different types of content as well, because I know not everybody likes long YouTube videos, and that's why I try to do a little bit of everything. Next assumption, you're a big saver. That is 100% true. I like to save, I like to invest, especially my mom's always taught me that. Like it's always good to save money because you just never know what's gonna happen. So I'm definitely a big saver. Do I like to spend though? Yes, I like to shop and everything, you guys know that, but I also save a lot of money. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I promise I do. You don't really purchase makeup anymore because of PR. Okay, wait. I just got a very weird DM from a brand. Okay, hold on. This is like the real tea right now. Okay, so quick little interruption. A brand just actually reached out to me and they DM'd me and told me that somebody is pretending to be me using like another JuicyJas email to reach out to them, to work with them, and to get products. People are just like absolutely ridiculous and they have way too much time on their hands. Okay, back to the assumptions. I'm sorry, I had to look at that because I was like, wait, what is that? Okay. Someone said you don't really purchase makeup anymore because of PR. That is false. And you guys, I'm sure if you watch me consistently, you know, like I'm constantly purchasing a ton of makeup because I never really like expect brands to send me anything, you know, like if I get PR, I'm so grateful for it, but I never really like expect it. Like I always assume that they're not going to send it. And I usually, if I really want a product or if I really want something like to review for my channel or for like whatever, any of my social medias, I usually just purchase it because I feel like, I don't know, that's like, I don't want to feel entitled. Like, oh, this brand, they have to send me this. Like, no. And even if it's a brand that I know I get like consistent PR from, I'm just sometimes impatient, and sometimes like the PR, you won't get it until like a few weeks after the product is already launched, and at that point like I've already uploaded the video and everything. So like when I have the extra PR, that's usually when I will use it for giveaways and stuff like that. Someone said even though your parents are Latino, they are very open-minded. That is true actually, and I feel like my parents have gotten more open-minded throughout the years, like as I've grown up, more so than when I was younger. Very grateful for them. They are super understanding and they are They're my angels. They're the best. You didn't make a lot of friends in college because you were in a serious relationship. I guess that's partially true. So I didn't have a lot of friends in college. I didn't make a ton of friends in college. And I don't think it was necessarily because I was in a serious relationship. I think that has a part of it. Like that definitely was like a huge part of my life. I think another thing is that I went to a really small school. Like I went to Penn State, but I went to one of like the satellite campuses. I didn't go to Penn State, Maine. So I feel like that has something to do with that as well, because it was just so small. A lot of people commuted, and I was also just super busy in college. Like I don't even know how I did it. Like looking back, I'm like, I did a lot. I had like a full course load. Like I would take 15 to 18 credits each semester. I was an RA. I had an internship. I did YouTube. I don't even know how I did it, honestly. Like, looking back, it was a lot. I was really stressed out. That's why when you look back during that time, I had gained so much weight because I wasn't taking care of myself. I was just really stressed out. There was just a lot also going on in my personal life, and it was just a really hard, busy time. And honestly, I didn't even have time for like a lot of friends or hanging out and stuff. I truly didn't. But if I could go back, I would definitely go to a different school and do things a little bit differently. But you live and you learn. Your zodiac sign is Aries. That is true. And I don't know what that means. So let me know down below. I'm an Aries, Hector's an Aquarius. I love when people are like, oh yeah, it's because I'm a Virgo. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, I don't know. I admire people who know things about signs because I know nothing. Someone said your friends / family are too shy to vlog with you. That's actually false. I don't really like to show my friends or family too much just because the internet is a very, I mean, it's a really fun place, and I love my community. I love you guys so much. I feel like the community that I have is not really negative or anything at all. I mean, there's a couple trolls, but like that's life on the internet. But for the most part, you guys are awesome and I really appreciate you. But I'm also still like weary about like showing my friends and family just because like they didn't ask to be on social media, and I don't want people to say mean things. That's just not what they signed up for. You know, if people want to say that about me, then okay. And I'm now to the point where I don't even like to like respond to these people because it's honestly such a waste of time. People who leave negative comments and stuff, I feel like they've already formed their opinion about you. There's no reason and no point of trying to explain yourself or justify. So I'm at the point where I just delete, block, move on. So that is why I don't really like to show my friends and family. I don't know. I get nervous about it, and I don't know. I love them too much to put them out there too much. Someone said, I guess this is more so a question, but do you feel like social media you and real life you are different? No. I feel like I'm exactly the same, and that is something that I'm very proud of actually, and that even people who are close to me, they say like, you're the same person that you are online and in person, and that is true. Like what you guys see is who I am. I mean, I might be a little bit more put together online than I am in person, but this is me. I feel like I'm just really chill, laid back. I'm definitely, of course, a little bit more open, and there's certain things that I can't talk about online. I am the same exact person. Like what you guys see is who I am, a little bit more extroverted, but for the most part, this is who I am. So yeah, I'm really proud of that because I feel like even throughout the years, the more that I've grown, I feel like the more that it has humbled me. You never want fillers / plastic surgery. So that I guess is false. I've talked about getting fillers before on my under eyes because I hate my fine lines like so much. They're so bad. Like I have the worst crow's feet, especially when I smile. It's like, it's really bad. So I've thought about doing something about that, but I'm so scared to do anything to my face. As far as plastic surgery, I don't think I would ever do anything like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm like one of those people that's like, do what you want. Like I've never understood those people who get upset with others for doing something to their own body. Like, do you have your life figured out? No, I don't. Even though it might seem like I have everything put together, I promise you I do not. Like right now, there's a huge mess on this side of the room and you guys don't see it. You only see this. You see the good stuff. But no, I don't have my life figured out. I don't even know what I'm eating for dinner tonight. I'm just going with the flow, you know? I'm trying to set goals for myself that are realistic and not look too far ahead into the future. Like I'm trying to just be more realistic with short-term goals, and just go with the flow, be present, enjoy the moment as it comes. But that is officially it for this assumptions video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for sending everything over. I love just chatting with you guys and hanging out. More vlogs are coming, so stay tuned, and thank you guys for everything. I love you all, and I'll see you very soon in my next vlog. Bye. Mwah.